everybody, we're going to review the Hoka Speedgoat 5 versus the Hoka Speedgoat 6. Alright, the showdown, the Hoka Speedgoat 5 versus the Hoka Speedgoat 6. So why am I comparing these two trail runners? The Hoka Speedgoat 5 came out in 2022, and it's almost 3 years old now. The Hoka Speedgoat 6 just came out in June of this year. And the reason why I'm doing a head-to-head comparison of these is because we will find out which one is better. So right now, let's talk about price. The Hoka Speedgoat 5 is currently anywhere from $110 to $130 online. It was $155 before they released the Hoka Speedgoat 6. The Hoka Speedgoat 6 is now $155 online. So we're going to go over a few areas in terms of traction, comfort, durability, and we're going to do head-to-head comparisons in each and then tell you which one's better at the end of the video. As always, everybody, please like and subscribe to the video. And if you would like to purchase either of these, there's a link down below in the description with the lowest possible price for both of them. So let's talk about comfort. For the Hoka Speedgoat 5, we rated this a 9 out of 10. It is super comfortable. It has the EVA midsole, and it has a bunch of space in the toe box like I had talked in my individual review of the Speedgoat 5. Super comfortable. It conforms to your foot nice and easy, especially when you're trail running. It has excellent shock absorption. Take a look at the midsole here. See how thick it is? That's really important when you're trail running. You want great shock absorption. That's what's going to protect your joints in the long term. Moving towards the heel, it definitely has nice and roomy space in terms of the heel. Now take a look at both of these heels of the Speedgoat 5 versus the 6. The 5 definitely has a better heel. It has more room and it's more comfortable as well. So I was really happy in terms of comfort with the Speedgoat 5. Now in terms of comfort for the Speedgoat 6, we rated these a 8 out of 10. What I didn't like about the Speedgoat 6 compared to the 5, it was just way more stiff for no reason. I'm not sure why they did that. And it was more narrow. Look at the toe box here and then look at it compared to the 5. The toe box is way more narrow. I had some numbness and tingling on my feet when I was trail running. It got over after a while, but just overall, it's just more of a stiff trail runner. And then moving towards the tongue of the Speedgoat 6, it was definitely way more compressible than the 5. I had some issues on the top of my foot when I was trail running with these because it was just so stiff and the material's not as comfortable as the 5. Moving towards the heel, it's about the same for the 5, to be completely honest, in terms of comfort. It's just more narrow. So overall, our winner for comfort is the Hoka Speedgoat 5. It definitely has more room and it just has a more comfortable midsole. So let's talk about traction. We rated the Speedgoat 5 a 9 out of 10 and we rated the Speedgoat 6 a 10 out of 10. So let's talk about the 5 first. It's got the Vibram Mega Grip sole, as you can see. It's got nice and wide spaced lugs and they're multi-directional. When I was on the trail with these, I noticed the traction was great, especially on the sides of hills when I'm doing hillside running and as well as on an incline. Tested it in all sorts of different surfaces and had zero issues with traction for the Hoka Speedgoat 5. I was really happy with the traction of these. So the 6 is where it outperforms the 5 in terms of traction. We rated it a 10 out of 10 like we said. It also has the Vibram Mega Grip sole. But what makes it different than the 5, the stiffness. So as we have spoken in other videos before, if you have a really stiff shoe, it's not going to conform to a curved surface in terms of traction. But if it's nice and flexible, it's going to fall through and not have great grip. So that's where the stiffness of the Hoka Speedgoat 6 helps out. It is the top rated trail runner we have for traction, 10 out of 10, no issues, tested it on every single surface. Pavement you can even run on with the Speedgoat 6. And you will not be let down in terms of traction with the 6. It also has the meta rocker geometry starting around here, which helps with a more efficient stride and just makes your stride feel a lot more lightweight than it actually is, to be completely honest. So our winner here is the Speedgoat 6 for traction. So in terms of weight, the Speedgoat 6 was 9 ounces and the Speedgoat 5 was 10 ounces. This one, like I said, has less material, to be completely honest, but it's actually heavier. So the Speedgoat 6 is definitely lighter. Does 2 ounces really matter on the trail? For some people it does. This one to me is one of the most lightweight trail runners you can get on the market. Like I said, the feel of the weight is different. It's not necessarily how much it actually weighs, but how does it feel on your foot when you're running on the trails, when you're going up surfaces? That's something to really keep in mind. This is extremely, extremely lightweight. 9 ounces, you're not going to get something much less than that. For overall protection, they both came out as a 4 out of 5 for both of them. I would say the Hoka Speedgoat 5 has less protection. The synthetic material, as you can see here, just gives in easily. It can easily rip and it's welded in. It does have fine protection towards the back and in the toe box. It's got a nice little toe cap, but definitely there's less protection with the 5 when you compare it to the 6. So for the 6, as you can see, it has good protection here. It has a wider toe cap in terms of protection, and the synthetic material is more robust here around the toes. As you move towards the midsole, the material is definitely harder, which protects you against sharp rocks and things like that, and towards the back as well. So overall protection, I would say the Speedgoat 6 is better, even though they have the same rating. It's just a little bit more robust than the 5. Durability, we rated the 5 an 8 out of 10 and the 6 a 9 out of 10. The 5, like I said, some of the material is welded here and can break down easily. Some people complained about the 5 in terms of the tongue giving out after 60 to 80 miles. I also heard 100 miles. I didn't have that issue in terms of durability. This seems like a shoe that would break down nice and easy, but we've had this for over a year and a half now, and it has not broken down at all. So I was really impressed with the durability of the 5. The Hoka Speedgoat 6, we haven't been able to test as long, obviously, because it just came out in June of this year, but we've had a lot of miles on this one. The durability, we rated a 9 out of 10 just because the material is stronger and more robust. Even though it's more stiff than the 5, I think it's going to last longer. We haven't noticed any breakdown in the Vibram Mega Grip here at all, and I was just really impressed with the durability of the 5. So when we put all those scores together, the Hoka Speedgoat 6 scored at 8.8 out of 10, and the Hoka Speedgoat 5 scored an 8.6 out of 10. So Speedgoat 6 is the winner. However, let's talk about that more. So I think the Hoka Speedgoat 5 is an amazing trail running shoe, even in 2024 and 2025. Why? Because it's almost $40 less right now than the Hoka Speedgoat 6. To me and most people, I would recommend the Hoka Speedgoat 5 currently over the 6 because it's less money, it's more comfortable, and it's lasted me for a really long time. So for most people, I would recommend the 5 currently. Now, who would use the 6? So I would recommend the 6 for somebody who's a serious trail runner who needs that extra traction and needs that lighter shoe. I would recommend it for really serious trail runners, or if you just want to try out a newer model, that's fine as well. In the end, is the upgraded technology in the Hoka Speedgoat 6 worth it? Yes. But like I was saying with the 5, you could also save $30 to $40. So if you're someone who wants to save money on your trail runner, I recommend the 5. So overall, guys, great trail running shoes, both of these. I was extremely happy with both of them. Thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. And if you'd like to purchase either of these, there's links down below in the description with the lowest possible price on the market for both of them. Thanks again. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to see our full comparison on our website between these two shoes, please click on the link down below on our website, mountaineerjourney.com. Thank you.